They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Jackson now.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Jackson.
A swing pass here to Edwards.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Again, Jackson. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Touchdown! Justice Hill from 8 yards out. And the Ravens will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you start on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. They will start this drive with Ford. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watson changing to play.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, the run of the crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
He will push his way down to about the 14.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Jackson running again.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On the move to his left. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson. A 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Ravens are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
On 2nd and 10, Watson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. throwing on third down. Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
On fourth down, Watson.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. Now a first down throw. Watson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watson's throw complete there to Moore. This 2nd and 4. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Again, it's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now Watson.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They will indeed snap it to Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw, Watson.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
Down the left sideline, Amari Cooper.
Touchdown, Browns. Amari Cooper, 66 yards.
And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Steps away. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. To throw is Jackson. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing is Jackson. Rolling to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Ravens first down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up for the 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Jackson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Jackson now out to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one, because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
A gain of 3 yards.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Now it's Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. The Browns drive about to get started.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through contact and short of the sticks.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Watson.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down.
The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Watson off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. To throw is Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's Watson now on second down. Here's a diving catch right side. They're going to hurry back to the line now. The handoff to Ford up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw here. This is Akins hauling in the short pass. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. On 4th down, Watson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out there, and they'll go for 2.
They'll try and run it here. And he is into the end zone to give them a 2-point lead. Could have been up 1 with a point after, but they go for 2. It worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you're up 1 or 2, the field goal can still get you.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Jackson's throws on target to Likely.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
On the ground, it's Ford. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Here's Watson. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Deshaun Watson finding Amari Cooper. And the Browns are able to add on to that lead. Kevin Stefanski going to lead the offense out to go for 2.
They're going to try and run. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Jackson.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. On 2nd down, Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Jackson. He completes it to Beckham. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman.
And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Here's Jackson.
At the Browns' 14-yard line.
This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try to protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
This is Ford, and he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and long. They will indeed snap it to Watson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Taken down at the 30.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was a good play, an incompletion that feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you can just feel the home crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, A little bit of disappointment, even though it was a good play.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw, Watson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They run with 4, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Now Watson going to change the look here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll find Akins there, complete. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And it's going to be batted down, and they'll go the other way with the football.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Jackson. It's caught by OBJ. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Into the hands of Beckham.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Here's 1st down. Jackson.
Left side, it's Beckham. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Now 1st and goal. Edwards will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Here's 1st and 10. Watson to throw. Completes to Njoku. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Here's Watson.
And that is taken in by Njoku. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Watson.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now Watson.
And he's got his receiver Cooper. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
This is 1st and 10. To throw, Watson.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out there, and they'll go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right.
Well, I don't think it takes much to call into their mind, right, why they went for 2 there, even though they weren't successful. With this type of a lead, what they're worried about, right, in less than 10 seconds on the clock, what they're worried about is just giving up the touchdown.
Yeah, on the kickoff return.
Yeah, so you go for it here to try and ensure yourself. Now they've got to make sure they cover it, otherwise they could actually lose.
On a completed pass, got to get down quickly and call a timeout. Now Jackson.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so back.